Welcome back, my dear ones, to Meghan and Harry Tales. It's Adrian here, your trusted guide through the winding corridors of royal whispers, velvet truths and golden echoes of service. Today, we settle into something rather special. So grab your cup of tea, wrap a shawl around your shoulders and lend me your ears for a tale of heart, purpose and a prince finding his own way in the world without the weight of ancient crowns or cold castles. Because on the 27th of June, beneath the bright lights of New York City, not in the shadow of Buckingham Palace, but in the heart of modern change, Prince Harry made an appearance that stirred more than just headlines. He stirred hope. He arrived alone. No Meghan by his side this time, but oh, the message he carried, it was big enough for both of them. A grand ballroom, humming with energy. Young visionaries from over 70 countries, artists, entrepreneurs, philanthropists had gathered for the NEXUS Global Summit, a congregation of minds determined to shape a kinder, more equitable world. And into that charged space walked Prince Harry, not Harry the Spare, not Harry the Rebel, but Harry, the man of service, no fanfare, no golden carriage, just purpose. And oh, how he spoke. The Archewell Foundation released a statement that echoed not with vanity, but with vision. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, spoke to a room of 350 next-generation philanthropists, social entrepreneurs, artists and impact leaders, where he discussed the impact of service and everyone's role in shaping stronger communities. There's a part of the Duke's address that sent a shiver down my old spine. He said, "I evolved from being born into a life of service to genuinely wanting to serve. That, my friends, is a quiet revolution. Royalty has long been about duty, service dictated by birth." But here was Harry, carving a path with his own compass. Make no mistake, that was a message not just to the world, but to the family he left behind. Founded by Harry and Meghan in 2020, the Archewell Foundation is a labour of love, built not on heritage but on humanity. Mental health, community connection, online safety, these are their cornerstones. At Nexus, Harry brought Archewell to life. He didn't speak in hypotheticals, he spoke in action. He encouraged attendees to tackle root causes, to invest in pressing community issues, particularly mental health care, to demand better from our systems, from technology, and from ourselves. After his speech, Harry didn't vanish behind velvet curtains. He lingered, he listened, he connected. He sat with Australia's Nexus delegation, who are working on mental health and social media reform. He embraced 12 young Brazilians united to build a more inclusive world through education. This isn't the ceremonial wave from a palace balcony. This is real, person-to-person, heart-to-heart work. Harry said, "As the world gets harder, as people's lives become harder, compassion can shrink. The thing that gives me the most hope is the grassroots approach." Oh, how that rings true. In a world of war, division, and digital cruelty, compassion has become a rare currency. But Harry sees it not as something we lose, but something we must fight to keep. Now, let's not ignore it. Meghan wasn't with him this time, but her absence wasn't a void. It was a canvas, because in every value he uplifted, in every word about inclusion and digital safety, there she was. You see, Archewell is their shared soul, a tapestry of both their experiences, hopes and dreams. And this solo trip only reminded us they are a team, united even when apart. And yes, there was a gentle nudge in his words, from having to serve to wanting to serve. Oh, what a loaded line. It separates him from the ceremonial traditions of the royal family. He's no longer a pawn on the chessboard of state. He's a player of his own game, one of empathy, impact and evolution. Archewell's mission emphasized a digital world that's safe by design. That's no small goal. In a time where screens hurt more than help, Harry is taking on the algorithms that fail our children and poison our politics. This isn't vanity, it's vision, the kind of work you do when you've seen suffering firsthand and refuse to be silent. He flew from California, leaving behind Archie and Lilibet, aged 6 and 4. Their tiny voices echo in his mission. He's not just fighting for strangers, he's fighting for the world his children will inherit. That, my friends, is the fiercest kind of love. Though Meghan wasn't physically present, Archewell breathes her spirit. Her influence, her fierce compassion and sharp intellect shapes every initiative, and that's what true partnership looks like, not one shadowing the other, but each lifting the other higher. Oh, how the tabloids will spin it. Harry goes rogue, Meghan absent, royal rebel returns. But none of that matters, because while they chase clicks, Harry is chasing compassion. While they stir division, he's building connection. That, my friends, is the difference between noise and impact. He's rewriting what legacy means, not titles, not tiaras, but tangible change. Harry once walked behind his mother's coffin, the weight of a nation on his shoulders. Today, he walks ahead, carrying her legacy of heart-led service. And let me tell you something, Diana would be proud. As we move deeper into 2025, Archewell's scope expands. From digital reform to youth mental health, from grassroots partnerships to global advocacy, they are building not an empire but a sanctuary, one that doesn't exclude but includes, one that doesn't intimidate but uplifts. So here we are, my friends, a prince no longer caged by duty, a man walking with purpose. Some may mock, some may doubt, but as I sit in my old chair, and I think of the world my great-grandchildren will live in, I'd rather it be shaped by Harry's compassion than by a crown's cold tradition. He's not perfect, he's not trying to be, he's trying to be useful. And in a world so weary of pretense, usefulness may be the most radical thing of all. This has been Meghan and Harry Tales, told through the voice of your faithful narrator, Adrian. Until next time, may you lead with kindness, speak with truth, and remember that real service comes from the heart.